The Walking Dead is finally back. The ones who live. We are here with a first look trailer. But I was beginning to think The Walking Dead was actually dead because there was pretty much no news, no teasers, no trailers. There was nothing. But now we've got confirmation. We are going ahead. February 25th. Rick Grimes, Officer Friendly, is back, and I wonder if he's still as cold as ice. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and today we're going to be having a look at The Ones Who Live first look trailer. So obviously, this is the Rick show. Some people call it the Rick Grimes and Michonne show. Some people call it the Rick Grimes and Michonne and Jada show, but they're all background characters. They don't matter. Look, we're all here to see one person and one person only. That, of course, is Mr. Rick Grimes. So with that said, guys, let's just get straight into the trailer because I believe it's 2 minutes and it's pretty long. So yeah, let's get into it there. Almost played it by accident, but here we're going to go. We're going to go through it. I will stop it probably every 10-15 seconds because I don't want AMC to come knocking on the door. AMC, I am the one who knocks, and then they try and delete your channel. Don't be wanting that, so we will be skipping it. But yeah, excited to see what's happening here. I'm hoping this series is better than Daryl Dixon and Dead City, because both of them didn't really do anything for me. So fingers crossed we get a good trailer and a good show. And yeah, looking forward to it. But with that said, guys, let's get into it and let's see what The Ones Who Live have in store for us. You don't want to... I wonder what's North. I wonder what is North. I'm just not a fan of Michonne. I've never liked the Michonne character. I never thought Michonne was interesting. But I would say that I think Michonne's best season in The Walking Dead is probably Season 4. Now, I think some people will say Season 3, because that's kind of when she debuted it. I know she was at the end of Season 2, but nobody really counts on that season. Season 3... I think she was very unlikable. She got in a lot of fights. She was beating up the governor, beating up Meryl, killing the governor's daughter, trying to be accepted into Rick's prison group, not being accepted into Rick's prison group, then getting accepted again. But I think Season 4 is when Michonne actually began to show a little bit of character, a little bit of personality. She was bonding with Carl as well. Season 4 is probably my favourite version of Michonne. And then again, I think after Season 4, she kind of does go, I don't know, a little bit just boring again. She just doesn't speak. She's just a woman with a samurai sword, a katana at the end of the day. But yeah, here you can see we've got a shitload of zombies in the background. A lot of zombies. Too many zombies, in fact. And it looks like we've just got Michonne sitting in the middle there on a big horse. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Alright, so we just see Michonne shoot some sort of like hook, some impaler. It was a grappling hook, was it an explosive? I am not too sure. Now we move to Rick Grimes. He says his wife is his choice, his daughter is his choice. I believe he's got a son as well. He hasn't mentioned his son. I think does he have a son with Michonne? He might. It just doesn't feel like Rick and Michonne are husband and wife. For me, Rick's wife will always be Laurie. As annoying as she was, I always will feel Laurie as Rick Grimes' real wife. I don't really see Michonne and him being together, but yeah, it is what it is. Rick's covered in blood. Doesn't look too happy. Looks like he's borderline depressed. Looks like he's contemplating life. What happened, Rick? What happened? So, that guy's got a weird fucking face. So we see Rick beating up people. He's adamant that it's his choice. Is he being forced into this? Well, guess we'll find out. Michonne misses Rick. So, I'm kind of confused here. Michonne misses Rick. She's set upon going north to try and find Rick. Did Michonne leave behind RJ, her son, and Judith, who she is pretty much kind of adopt the mother of. I mean, has she left them both behind to try and find Rick? And who she left them with is another big question. Holy crap, that guy says, do you know what your phone says in Japanese? And I could have swore it was a woman. She had like the softest voice ever, like the highest pitched voice ever. And it turns out it's a dude, or else it looks like a dude, I'm not too sure. They've shot me, I can't get away. Here we go, military. I'm going to ask you a question, Officer Grumps. So it looks like Rick has joined this big, massive army. Alright, so Rick, what kind of condition, what kind of state is Rick in? Is he feeling happy? Is he feeling sad? We just seen him like pointing a bullet into his forehead. Looks like the commanding officer here of this army, this leader, isn't really sure whether Rick's got what it takes to survive, whether Rick's got what it takes to live anymore, or whether Rick is ready to check out. I don't think Rick's ready to check out. I don't think Rick will ever check out. Alright, helicopters, Michonne, sword, more Rick. Oh, there's Jada. So we haven't seen, or is it Jada or Jadis? I think is it Jadis? I think it's Jadis. So we haven't really seen her in the trailer yet. Now we see her. She essentially just whips out a pistol and she's pointing it at someone. I never liked this character. I thought this character sucked. I thought her group absolutely sucked. The Junkyard people, any storyline involving them in the original Walking Dead for me absolutely sucked. And then I know she was in the Walking Dead World Beyond, but you know what? I never checked that out either because guess what, guys? The Walking Dead World Beyond, that sucked as well. But yeah, not a fan of Jadis. Alright, so we've got a bunch of walkers, a bunch of close-ups of other people in the show. Then we see this big massive helicopter that's just like unleashing rockets and unleashing nukes into this big massive building here. So, interesting what they try to do, why they try to blow up this building, I'm not too sure. It's falling down though, it's tumbling. Smoke gas. I don't know who that was, but there you go, guys. The Walking Dead, the ones who live. And there you go, Michonne's adamant they can make the world theirs. And you did see it there, guys. The Walking Dead does return on the 25th of February. This show will be on AMC and AMC Plus. And that was it, guys. That was your first look trailer at The Walking Dead. The Ones Who Live. We get the return of Rick Grimes. If you're excited, let me know down in the comments below. Honestly, I'm not like that. Walking Dead doesn't really do it for me. I've seen enough Walking Dead. The whole thing has been watered down. But I can't lie. Rick Grimes coming back. It's definitely going to be worth checking out. It's definitely going to be worth a watch. We haven't seen Rick Grimes properly on Walking Dead television content for about 5 years now. People will say that, yeah, he was in the finale of season 11, but I'm not really counting that. It was like a cameo appearance, okay? We really haven't seen Rick Grimes since season 9, episode 5, and what an episode that was, because we did get some flashbacks. We had Rick and Shane, Rick and Herschel, Rick looking like he was not committing suicide, but essentially sacrificing himself on the bridge, blowing it up to stop the walkers from getting to their community. I found them. So, yeah, that was a big episode. That was the last time that we've really seen Rick in a full-time capacity. But now, guys, come February 25th, Rick Grimes, Officer Friendly, is back, and I am looking forward to it. I just hope we get some other good characters, because, like I said, Michonne doesn't really do it for me, Jadis doesn't really do it for me, but this is going to be like a whole new brand new show. I think even though it's a spin-off, I think it's going to be a spin-off on a higher scale than the other two. I don't think it's going to be on the level of the original Walking Dead, but I do think this has got a bigger budget. I think it'll have more cast members. I think it'll have just more characters and more locations. And I just think it'll be better than what we've seen in Dead City and Daryl Dixon. So yeah, a little bit excited for this, guys. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. So yeah, Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, coming out February 25th, guys. Till next time, peace.